Hello, my name is Vianne Jenkins. I'm going to be demonstrating the cleaning of my instruments. But first, I wanted to show you my PPE. I have my head covering. I have two on because I have longer hair. I have on my face mask that also covers my eyes. I'll be putting my goggles on soon, but I didn't want the fog. So I have my mask on to cover my eyes from any backsplash, aerosols. It covers my mouth from any inhalation of debris. Uh, I'm having my gown on that covers my scrub. Uh, I have my boot coverings on, shoes coverings on that would cover my shoes. This is my gown that would cover any backsplash, blood, or what have you. Um, these are my gloves. So I would wash my hands first, and so I'm gonna put my gloves on and get ready for my cleaning. Um, I have my instruments ready to be cleaned. Um, so we're gonna move to the sink. Oh, I'm gonna put my goggles on now. This is for more eye protection. Okay, so here we are at the sink area. Actually at work, and this works well because I have three sinks: washing, rinse, last rinse, and dry. So that's my setup. Um, okay. So first, okay. So first, I'm gonna start with my clamp. I have my clamp. I have my scissors. I have my suction tip, and I have my forceps with teeth. So this is my first water. So with the instruments that they will provide you, I would take my instruments and submerge them in water. And they're sharp, so you want to make sure they're open and pointing down. In my little suction tip. I'm gonna put this tray to the side, but normally it will get washed as well. Um, so first I have my little, I didn't have a toothbrush, so I'm gonna use these. I'm at work. So it's fully submerged down in the water. I'm gonna pick it up and point it down, never up at me. And I'm gonna brush in the water for the cleaning. I'm brushing in the water and away from me. I'm opening up my tool. And again, just cleaning away from me and keeping it down in the water so that I'm not getting any splash back to my face. Okay, so I'm going to move this item to the rinse. Now I have my forceps with teeth. And because these have teeth, you want to scrub the teeth really well. again in the water away from you. And I would have used this detergent as well for cleaning. But I'm at work and I don't want to use that detergent. So for washing. And then you want to open them up and get into the lockbox hinge area, as well as the ratchet and all the places where you would not think that something is at. You want to get that clean. And again, I'm going to move this to my back area. And then I have my forceps. I'm going to clean this really well. Again, brushing away from me. Making sure I get the ring handles, the lock dots, the teeth, the grooves here because it clamps. So we want to make sure we get it in the grooves, keeping it down in the water. And set it in there gently and open. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this one because it is tearing up. So our next thing is my suction piece. So this would be kind of hard to clean. I didn't think I'm going to use a piece of this, not the whole thing. I think that's how that works. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm going to keep my tip. It was fully submerged in water. Then I want to go in with this to make sure I get down in the groove inside of there. And scrub, maybe go this way as well with it. And just kind of go around with it. And put that in my rinse water. Put this off to the side. And I have my tools in the last rinse. And then I would take them out. First, and upon taking them out, you should inspect them for anything that may have been left behind, any chips, any debris. Hold on a second here. Again, we're looking for any chips, debris, or anything that was left behind. And they look good to me. And you want to make sure you're not grabbing the scissors at the pony part. I almost made that mistake. Open them, inspect them, close them. Make sure that they're in working condition. And you want to put them there. And then I also have my suction piece. And this is a piece that you would use. This is a piece that you would use, maybe a magnifier or another thing, to kind of be able to look inside the hole to make sure that no debris was left behind. And so now my materials are ready to be dried. And I will set them up like so on a rack, because there would be a rack for this. Then I will remove my gloves and all of my other PPE and move along to my next case. Thank you for watching.